So we're here at the Adidas Nations camp in Dallas, Texas, August 2008 with Antawn Jamison of the Washington Wizards. How are you doing so far?
Oh man, I'm enjoying myself. Just got back from Sao Paulo, Brazil with some of the guys here, and now we're here in Dallas. Can't wait to see some games and have fun.
Right. What is the goal of you guys coming out here to the camp?
I think the most important thing is that a lot of these kids really enjoy the game of basketball. They really take heed into what the game is all about. I think by us coming, of course, to give our knowledge of what we do, but what's the slogan? The brotherhood.
Right.
You got different guys from different backgrounds, different teams coming together. It's all about teamwork. It's all about sacrificing for the sake of the team. And I think by us coming out here, you see a lot of that. You see a lot of kids grasp that, a lot of kids understand that. And even though we speak different languages, different cultures, different backgrounds, we all have one thing in common: that's basketball.
What can you bring to the table as far as experience, and what are some things that you might be able to teach them? Or
well, I work with some of the guys about just pretty much how I play the game. I love the game of basketball. I'm a player, but I'm a fan first. Just enjoy the game, have fun. You're doing something that you love to do, and sometimes it can be hard work, but it's all about really enjoying it, having fun with it. These are the moments that you cherish with your teammates. This experience, as far as coming to a different country, different cultures, and experience with some of your fellow, friends, teammates. It's all about having fun, doing it all together, and just really soaking up this opportunity. And just by me, just being here, just letting them know that I'm a fun guy.
Right.
The only difference in me is that I'm from the United States, but I love the game of basketball just like you love it. There's no difference. I don't treat you differently. You should treat me differently as well.
Flashing back to when you were, 17, like the age that these guys are mostly at, what kind of, person were you? What kind of prospect were you? What kind of player were you?
Around this age, that was a long time ago, but I was up there. I was McDonald's All-American. I remember one year I was maybe ranked fifth in the world. I mean, the country. Then I kind of dropped going into my junior, senior year, but getting the opportunity to have something like this at my age would have definitely I could have benefited from, because I never had the opportunity to experience things like this before. It would have made me a better player, a better person, but I was pretty good. I love the game of basketball. I was one of those kids, night in and night out. I'm always playing. I think these kids are doing the same exact thing, but I was one of those kids, pretty much just like the rest of these guys, had dreams and aspirations as far as going to a great college, and then after that, one day being able to put on an NBA jersey and play in the NBA as well.
Were you, was your game kind of similar back then to what it is now? Were you shoot three-pointers, great offensive rebounder? Like, what kind of game
my
did you have?
My game back then was pretty much in college, back to the basket. I did a little bit more dunking than what I do now, but I didn't really, develop the outside shot until I got into the NBA, until I worked on it. But I was pretty much back to the basket, the inside player. I didn't weigh nothing but 205, 202, but just very long, athletic, ran the floor pretty well, but I was one of those guys. Back then, game totally different. I still have the, back to the basket game a little bit, but right now I can put it on the floor a little bit, shoot the jumper and be able to beat my man off the dribble, but back then I don't think I could have done it.
What have you been working on this summer? Is there anything new that you're trying to add to your game still at this point in your career?
Yeah, I think that's the one thing one reason I've been able to be successful is every year you try to get better. You try to work on your weaknesses, going to the left, being able to finish more with the left. Of course, be more consistent with my jumper. And those are the things that you have to work on in order to be successful in the league. And do more as far as taking care of my body during the off season, working on flexibility, doing yoga and things like that. So now it's about improving your game, but also making sure you're taking care of your body and taking the proper precautions.
how important is, during the NBA season, you guys play so many games preseason and then the playoffs also, to, kind of pace yourself. How much of that, or is an NBA player able to go 110% for every minute he's on the floor in every game?
Well, that's why, you learn from your mistakes in the past. You know that if you play close to 100-something game during the season, you have to take at least 2 months off to rest your body, rejuvenate yourself. You have to start off, early as far as taking care of your body, lifting weights, making sure you're strong enough to endure a long season. And then as the season comes along, you have to be smart.
Right.
You can't party on certain nights. You gotta make sure you get your rest. For me, I have kids, so I really gotta, pace myself because, being a father and also, doing your job takes a lot. But I wouldn't trade it for nothing in the world. I love what I do. I love the situation that I'm in. I cherish the situation that I'm in. And I just have a little bit more understanding of what to do and what not to do. But like I said, you gotta know when to rest about it. You gotta know when to, you don't feel like it sometimes. You gotta put in the extra work, the extra weight work, the extra working out with the trainers and things like that to make sure you're able to work through the full season.
Any individual goals as far as this upcoming season is concerned, for you and I guess and as a team as well?
I'm to the situation, all my individual goals are pretty much out the way. We'll accomplish great things as a team, and I set very high team standards. Of course, all the individual accolades come along with that. So for me, it's about going out there and doing everything possible to make sure we win as many games as possible. So I just got to make sure that I'm healthy enough to hold up my end of the bargain and that I'm not a liability. So I'm just doing everything for the sake of the team to make sure we're a better team as possible.
You going to be watching USA basketball here in the next few weeks?
Of course. Like I said, I'm a fan of the game, and being a part of the World Championship team really opened up my eyes, and I remember their experience, and some of the guys I played with on that team were a part of the Olympic team, so being a fan, pulling for those guys to bring home the gold is the most important thing, but just watching the games, period, watching how we compete against Greece and Spain, Argentina and those guys. So it's going to be some great basketball, and I just can't wait for the game to get started as well.
Antawn, I want to thank you for your time. It's been very informative, and best of luck this season, okay?
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.